Hi, I'm Dr. Tom Height, a board-certified lipidologist with CardioSound, and I want to talk about stents. I want to talk about the statistics of people who have had stents. You may have just had your first stent, and if so, they may not have told you about the statistics when you left the hospital, but I think you need to know what the statistics show about what your survival chances are. Here are the mortality statistics. For everyone who gets a stent for any reason, it could have been a heart attack or chest pain, maybe you just flunked your stress test, but you got a stent. 1 in 50 die before leaving the hospital. About 1 in 20 die within 1 year. 1 in 10 die within 3 years, and about 1 in 5 die within 5 years after having a stent. Now, these numbers come from a study at Mayo Clinic, and the death rates included all causes of death, not just heart attacks, but other cardiovascular diseases like stroke or aneurysms. It included cancer, and it included bleeding complications from the blood thinners that you take after a stent. You need to know that you've still got some work to do. It's not over. You're not done with cardiovascular disease because you got your stent. I mean, the stent did fix the blockage that was causing your symptoms, and it may have fixed the blood clot that was there from the heart attack. But a stent can never fix what caused the blockage to get there in the first place. That's the most important question any stent patient can ask. What is it that caused my blockage to build up? What causes blockage? Inflammation in the arteries. So ask the right questions. What are all the different sources of the inflammation that caused my blockage to build up over time? If you just had your second stent, or it's your second heart attack, you need to listen very carefully. Your prevention program isn't working. Why is it not working? It's not working because you still got risk factors that haven't been treated, that haven't been identified, or that aren't being aggressively treated enough. Unidentified and untreated risk factors cause arterial inflammation, and that's what makes plaque worse over time. That inflammation eventually makes the plaque dangerous, and it gets dangerous because of soft plaque. Soft plaque is dangerous because it's vulnerable to rupture, and when it ruptures, a blood clot forms, and that's what kills people. So, most heart attacks happen in people who don't have severe blockage. Most heart attacks happen in people who have vulnerable plaque that ruptures. If you could go back in time, the day before they had their heart attack, they didn't need a stent. So if you've had a stent, remember, arterial inflammation is your biggest problem. You need to find out what caused your inflammation, and every single force, every single source of the inflammation needs to be fixed. Once you fix the inflammation problem, you won't have another problem with blockage. Thanks for listening.